Alright, going to tackle these ones fairly quickly as I have things to do, but you know, people need their crossword solving. You don't, do you? You really don't, but you're going to get it anyway. Why not? Okay, let's do the concise. Antirrhinum, isn't that nasturtium? Did I make that up? Ridicule, derision, mockery. Alcoholic drink, lager. Probably other drinks are available. Keenly enthusiastic. Is this agog or avid or something? Behave overbearingly. Song of praise. Is this a psalm? Dwarfish creature. Gnome. Fictitious. Joined by melting. Sounds like fuse. Goods carried. Cargo. Sleep. Bone of the foot. How about metatarsal? What if it's metacarpal? Brazilian dance. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Nasturtium does mean something to do with noses, but this is the snapdragon, the antirrhinum. I should probably get that under my belt. Art of building design. Oh, everything's wrong. Okay, this is something I can't spell apparently. Oh no, everything is wrong. Architecture. So let's go back to avid for this one. Contest of honor, a duel in a haphazard way. Anyhow, name for two top universities. Everything is wrong. Okay, this is Oxbridge. Solitariness, ungregariousness. Academic qualification is a degree. Counter to venom is an not an antitoxin, but an antidote. This is a paean in that case. What was this? Alcoholic drink. Behave overbearingly. Domineer. That's a good word, isn't it? Light solidified lava. Pumice. Sickness. Maybe nausea. Live in. Is this dwell? So then what's that? Joined by melting. Oh, weld. That does mean joined by melting. Sleep. Snooze? No. Fictitious. Mythical. Not entirely, well, I suppose it is entirely fictitious. Alcoholic drink is booze. Solitariness. I guess that's lonesomeness. Low brass instrument, the tuba. Does that say steep or sleep? It does say sleep. Sleep. It's not squeeze. Huh, why don't I have this? Sleep is slumber. I don't think it's that. Nausea looks right. Lonesomeness looks alright. Living's probably dwell. I can't believe this says sleep now. Okay, it does. This is something easy, isn't it? W, X, Y. Why can't I get this? Ah, no. I'm not on intellectual form right at the moment, I don't think. Sleep. It's not slumber. Is this does look like metacar. It could be. Shut eye. Oh my god. That's not the easiest word to see from the crosses. That took me way too long though. Bit of shut eye. Alright, not very fast at all. No one did it in an incredibly fast time. So, is there a Nina that is obviously there? Nothing in the crosses. There is something in the downs though. Novaya in the second column. Zemlya in the penultimate column. That is a peninsula or something, an archipelago. Can't remember exactly what you call it in Russia. Novaya Zemlya. Quite nice. You're blessed. Novaya Zemlya. Or is it an oblast? Okay, let's hope we do better on the quick cryptic. Regularly daunt thin opponent, anti every second letter. Very enthusiastic as English tactics altered. English plus an anagram of tactics. French castle talk by water in France, chat by the French word for water. What's left after burning at end of 3 months? Ember, October, November, December. Lot put off by Arthurian knight, that's Lancelot. Time with this writer coming back for transport for 2. Time and me. Big score in Club 20 Ed put together. This looks like double something. Double century. Probably something to do with cricket. Who knows? Expedition, long way off, is on return, written about. Safari. Ugh. Vegetable poor stuff, I hesitate to say. Tat-er. Female fighter, extremely capable. Prevent entry of mischievous peak, newly released. Keep out, I guess. Anagram of peak plus released. Note politician yet to arrive, a pattern. Template. You might not be late if you're yet to arrive. You might just not be wanting to be there yet. Leader heard, Republican missed out. That's just head minus R. Honor. This looks like accolade. Instruct. Set of coaches train. Tricky cut once playing this sport. Is this county cricket? I don't like this crossword. It's very crickety. Link with temperature that is popular. T-I-E in. This looks like tableau. Bit of relatively small price we hear for picture. Must be tableau, mustn't it? Maybe Jack's way to send greetings. Maybe Jack's way to send greetings. Card. Yes, Jack is a card. Divulge answer during party. A during revel. Hated getting unusually dry inside. Happy to be this. Hydrated. Very important in these months. University moved fast. Ultimately holding unruly male. This must be uranium. Yeah. Spice in container brought up by Meg. Ton by Meg. Article genuine Ariel. Recurring idea used in intro. Perfect. That's a trope. Separate role is part. And female fighter extremely capable. Ali is the fighter. Alice. Alright, not so slow. Bit of finger fumble going on, but yeah, an acceptable time. Under 3 minutes is okay. Alright, one more. The Thursday puzzle. Will it be a tough one? We shall see. Old president in uniform following ceremony I perform. Gonna end with you, isn't it? Pomp I do. Hello. I don't know if you can see this, Liari. You might not want to. Preserve item, often mechanical, a source of drama. Hello everyone. Thank you for raiding. This is fun. Maybe Swedes, boss informally embracing celebrity mostly. Maybe Swede. Unusual label on jacket accompanying a cloak. Yeah, no. Love last traces of last letters of these 4 words. Jazz, age ever so, 0. Large amounts of alcohol, old fine, introduced for US domestic art market. Spectator originally keen on following race meets. A sign November is turning to December time. Noel, Leo is the sign. Mountain republics, more westerly one excavated for uranium. Mountain, Fuji, Fiji, yes. More western one is the one closer to the western side of the grid. Right, let's try some downs. Bomb may not be if it has this. 0 fuse or of use. The Blessed Guardian's not partisan somehow. Patron, no, yes. Patron Saint. Blessed Guardian. Sharing out reward, ultimately 2 pairs in contention. Dueling? Oh no, I don't know. Inside out, stick with solution. Stick with solution. Fitting in check as you've not settled. Hidden in these words we have Queezer. Maybe poverty's rise in the East End. They say hill for ill, hill for hill. Don cape before a dance leading lady love. Pay for courses with books in principle. Courses, dinner? South American revolutionary, more than that, a university teacher. Is this Ecuadorian? Something like that. No, a Don. Place to go after ascending with endless special food. Place to go is a loo or a lav. Can. Women who's fallen. Case of fuel leaking. Spent having nothing else to pay. All in. If you're all in poker, you've got nothing else to pay. Called before match. Not being broadcast. Alright, preserve item, often mechanical, a source of drama. Is this quince? That can't be right, can it? Quince is a character in a drama. I don't like that though. Maybe Swede's boss informally embracing celebrity mostly. It's got to be star. Maybe Swede. Would that be right? I'm not sure. Unusual label on jacket accompanying a cloak. That looks like an anagram, doesn't it? Cloak. Large amounts of alcohol, old fine introduced to US domestic market. Spectator originally keen on following race meets. Runs into... Why would that be right? South American. This looks like Uruguayan then, doesn't it? Not Ecuadorian. Cuckoo with intention of feeding. Out to lunch. Cuckoo mad. Old version of my commercial as before. EGAD. EG ad. Yep, ad after EG. What boy working with monk after hours produces? Boy working with monk after hours? Grant airworthiness certificate perhaps and send out. Let fly? World body backed agreement to hold vote without it. Young creatures dying after taking lion's head for its tail. Dying. Sharing out. It's definitely got to be contention. 2 pairs in contention. Divvying, right? 2 pairs is 4. 2 times 2. Let me put that in dying. What the heck? Maybe Swede's boss informally gets gov. Alright, so no wonder I couldn't get that quickly. That's Gustav, an unusual word. Large amounts of alcohol. Old. US domestic market. Yards of ale. Right. Yard sale. Ah, that is an American thing. Inside out, stick with solution. Stick with solution. Inside out. Underpants over trousers. Don cape before a dance leading lady love. Don. Caballero C before a ball. Lady is ER, the queen I guess, and love is 0. Alright, unusual label on jacket accompanying a cloak. This is jalaba, isn't it? How does that work? DJ is a jacket, yes. Okay, dinner jacket. Pay for courses with books in principle. Fund a meal with books in, yes. Blimey. Place to go after ascending with endless special food. Special? Young creature dying after taking lion's head for its tail. This is something ing? Oh, no, not like that. Stripling, no. So dying. It's going to be a ning ending with ling. World body back to be. Oh no, hold vote without it. Called before match, not being broadcast. Called before. Women's who's fallen, case of fuel leaking. Woman's, not woman who's fallen, woman's who's fallen. Case of fuel leaking. Floozy, right. Case of fuel, and then oozy is leaking, I guess. What's this? World body backed agreement. Yay. To hold vote without it. Vote without it. Backed agreement could be yes. World body. UN, of course. Backed agreement to hold vote. Unsexy without it. Oh, yes. So that's a UN plus yes reversed, which is quite nice. Called before match, not being broadcast. Air? Stick with solution. Under. Root and. Oh, I don't know. Hymn book. Okay, that's what a monk might produce. It's an anagram of boy and monk after H. What the heck? Called before. Okay, match. Called before match. Before you get married. Under lock and key. Oh, that's inside, not inside out. Ah, fooled by another lift and separate as usual. There's some interesting letters in this, aren't there? Briefly take old vessel. This is Krakatoa, is the island. Easy enough to spot. Young creature. Yearling. Yearning is dying, and we swap lion's head and tail. Right, place to go after ascending. This is Valhalla? Lav, it was Lav. And endless halal. Hope I spelled everything right. Oh, I don't know about quince. Okay, there are some there. Yeah, it does look like a pangram, doesn't it? I mean, it'd be very perverse if this wasn't a pangram. It's got all the hard letters in. Does it have a W? Doesn't have a W, it's not a pangram. Yeah, no W. It's not a pangram. So quince, I didn't quite get that. So preserve item. A quince is something you put in jam. Preserve item often. Mechanical, a source of drama. So Peter Quince is the guy in A Midsummer Night's Dream who's putting on the play. So I think so that would make him a mechanical source of drama. Right, you are Uruguayan. I didn't work this out. South American, revolutionary, more than that, a university teacher. Nay, a guru, you. No, nay, a you guru, reversed. Which makes sense. Did we parse everything? Didn't really parse under lock and key. Inside. Out. Under is out, so you've taken an aesthetic, you're under or you're out. Stick with solution. Stick is locked and is with, and solution is a key. Yep, the solution to a puzzle could be the key. Look at later. This was quite good, wasn't it? I mean, weird letters, all sorts of fun stuff going on. Alright. Well, seeing as you're all here, and I know you don't like it when I go to the straight to the New York Times puzzles, even though they're good on Thursdays. No, it's only Wednesday. Let's see if we can find a Guardian crossword. Ooh. I can't because I'm useless. Oh no. Paul? Well, I might as well do a Paul if there's a Paul. Why not? Capital found on the Thames. Oh my goodness. Gentle sound putting butter on bread. Peter Pat. Forward in Australian city dropping back. Perth. A virtual fool 30 dressed up as children's character. Union in fun dismissing leader. Exciting piece from Bremen, thus in German. That's hidden in the words. We have enthusing. Con fixer. Prayer about body half lost in heaven. Idiot called when first of messages missed produced a tweet. Twittered? Twit-termed, yes. Alright, time for some downs. Criminal Nowhere, Butler did it. Now this is a work by Samuel Butler. Error 1. Comfortable furniture in airport initially changed. Comfortable furniture. Futon? Yes. Luton is an airport, not a comfortable airport. Comfortable furniture in place over river. Ooh. Drunk low on Stella has Shenin blank never. Looks like a huge anagram. Not a snowball's chance in hell? I think so. Back. No. Oh no. Not a snowballs. Ooh. One day I'll be really good on this Dvorak keyboard and then I'll be happy, but in the meantime you have to suffer my slow typing. Children's character, we should be able to get that. Overwhelming quantity, 15 according to the French. We don't know 15. Abundance, what is 15 Dan? Eat meat, having dropped article inside loin and leg. Eat meat. Have dinner. Loin. Speaker's authority in chamber. Atrium, no. Union in fun, dismissing leader. Fun is a dalliance. So this is an alliance. It's not abundance. Fixer. Alright. Tail one wags. Extreme part. Tail one wags. Toenail. It's like, what could be more extreme than a tail? But a toenail is, I guess. English poet sensation. Andrew Motion is, of course, a former poet laureate in England. Off past this station goes old raconteur in speech. Is this Euston? Oh, why? Ustinov, yes, Ustinov is an old raconteur. Peter Ustinov. People in North America, 6'4", essentially. Sioux? Yes, it's 6 divided by the essential part of 4, which is OU. God returned in screen idol. It's just hidden inside the words. It's Odin. Old lover in affair showing some muscle. Well, fling is an affair. X is old lover, yes it is. Flexing, showing your pecs. Biceps maybe. Country in Iran having disheartened Slovak, unfortunately. Can't quite work that out yet. Fur in beard made of ice, say chinchilla. Why is that? Chinchilla is a beard made of ice. That's very funny. King's predecessor in restaurant listened to. Old citizen. Who's the predecessor of king? Queen? Have lunch. Having dropped article inside. Yeah, haunch. Yeah, meat having dropped article is veal. Minus A. Prayer about body half lost in heaven. Above. Prayer is Ave. Oh, like Ave Maria, I suppose. Burger. Burger King. Haha, homophone of burger, which is a predecessor of king in a restaurant's name. Novelist and ex-con back in custody for sport. Archery? Yes, Archer is a novelist and ex-con. Jeffrey Archer. 22 down. Attachment to boat behind 2510 in large ship by the sound of it. Sue and Pert. So we got Sue, Pert, Anchor to make super tanker. That's quite nice, isn't it? Iran having disheartened Slovak, unfortunately. Sri Lanka, yes, anagram of Iran and some portion of Slovak. One across. Capital found on the Thames. Capital. Comfortable furniture in place over river. Oh, what's the river? Settees? Set is place, yes. And the Tees is a river. Capital found on the Thames. I've forgotten what's going on the Thames these days. A virtual fool 30 dressed up as a children's character. Oof. It's an anagram of 30. Tooth Fairy. But why? A foo 30 anagram. Okay, overwhelming quantity. Avalanche. So that is a homophone of have lunch, but spoken like a Frenchman. Avalanche. Avalanche. I'm gonna avalanche. Very good. Speaker's authority in chamber. Oracle. 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 An oracle is definitely some kind of authority. Con fixer. Screw. Something you can fix something to a wall. What is this? Capital found on the Thames. Capital. End with fish. The HMS. Capital found on the Thames. Capital. It might mean something that's good, or might end fast. Oh, I don't know. What is capital? I don't know what you mean by HMS. Belfast. Oh, yes. Yes, you're right. It is an HMS. Belfast. Alright, did we get it all? I think so. There's some very funny things in there. I do like Sue, Pert, Anchor. And I do like avalanche being included as a homophone of 15 down. Have lunch for a Frenchman. Avalanche. Avalanche. Very cool. Alright, well, I think I can't evade doing some New York Times puzzles now. Because the Independent still isn't working for me. I assume it's working for everyone else, but doesn't work for me lately. Front part of a ship, maybe proud, get together, unite, like friends. Annie Leibovitz, it's not unite. Act nosy, pry, no. Philly Ivy, can't remember. This is penne. Sentence that needs some editing. Oh, run on. Oh, reune. That's not a real word, is it? It's like unite, but silly. Fine. All right, 7 down. Act nosy. Shed veggie bit on everything bagel. Onion. Shed tears is reap. Penne and pen and Annie and reune. Reune's a crazy word. Don't know if I approve of that word. I am sleepy today. I forgot the name of the house of British royalty that George the First was part of today. I was like, oh, what? What is it? Hanover. It's so obvious. Sonia, can't remember. Range for yodelers, maybe the Alps. Ailment for the heart. Love? Or is that aliment for the heart? Oh, I don't know if that's going to be love. Much of sparring. Jabs. Best 4 of a kind. Aces. Seems likely. Could. Oh, I don't know. Knowledge is Ken. This doesn't look right. Ailment for the heart. Oh, ache, heartache. Fad item of the 1990s. Is this a Beanie Baby? Figure with 2 hyphens. Your SSN, social security number. Seems likely. Okay, chances are. Chances are the rapper. Prayer rabbit. New beginning. Rebirth. The rebirth of cool. Plains people. Arapaho? Are they from the plains? I'm just guessing. Be a chatterbox, probably Gab. Whichever, any. Is Braga a thing? Maybe not. Sonia Braga could be. Appeared in syndication. Reran. Yeah, that's fine. Gosh dang it. Den is a lair. Typesetting unit. Is that a Pika? Unlikely Christmas present in Hawaii is snow. Yowl. Creatures that can be both pets and pests. Mice. Okay, maybe not snow. Jaguar spot, for example. Garage. Worker with books. CFO might work with your books. Hallucinatory experience is a trip. Editorial plant. Abbreviation. Editorial slant. Italics. I don't know what that is then. Big name in shampoo. L'Oreal maybe. Country band for short. It requires a tap to get started. Bath. Santa Rosa is very close to me, so I hope that's right. Big hot dog. Land on Lake Victoria, Uganda. Gave for a while. Loaned. Certain Kentucky racer. Derby something. Fuddy Duddy. Prude. It was L'Oreal, not actually L'Oreal, but never mind. Roger Rabbit. Oh, lots of rabbits. I like that. Next best option, Plan B. So what's going on here? Big name in shampoo. Could be Prel, might not be Prel, I don't know. I mean, don't know American shampoos. There could be a shampoo called Prel for all I know. Brand so named because it limits ultraviolet light. Okay, Ray-Bans. Gosh damn it, is this like man? Seems weird. Yowl. Whale, okay. Alright, sled, similar idea to snow there. Jaguar spot, car ad, oh that kind of spot, very good. Vessel that may be portaged, a canoe, I guess it's not loaned. Country band for short. Big hot dog. Singer Michael, known as the King of Christmas. Is Bublé the King of Christmas? Suppose he must be. Big hot dog. Term of address in colonial India. Sahib. Derby horse. Small arms runner of years past. Land bridge between Africa and Asia. Is that the Sinai Peninsula? Welling up. Recovers from a bender. Sobers up. Key that works to exit but not enter. Escape. Habitually often. I like the look of Dyson there. It's a beauty in its setting. Rare gem. Sistine Chapel. What drivers do to cars at Car and Driver? Sell? I don't know. Bye-bye. See ya. Not sucked in by onto. Go off in two directions. Fork. Leader overthrown by revolution is the Tsar. Take steps. Acts. Big name in PCs. Let's try Dell. Fashion initials. 4 of them. Hopping mad. What sign means in Old Lang Syne? That's ago. Hold long since. Magic trick. No. Probably is magic trick. Means you have to change this one to Acer. Ager? No, don't buy your laptops from Ager. DK NY. Is that Donna Karan? I think it is. What was this one? Touchdown figures. ETAs. Increase the speed of rev. Super is very. 50-50 is even. Tempting as an offer. Seductive. Smidge is a turd. Yeah, this is lended, isn't it? I would never say lended if I could say loaned. I've just got to say. So maybe it's not seductive. Hang on, doesn't fit. Pot seeds. Test drive, maybe. Test? I don't know. Welling up. Teary. $33 down. Kind of vote. Another rabbit. Maybe it's not blended. What is this? Tempting. Certain evergreen is a U. So that's the UN. That seems right. Country band. Big hot dog. Showboater? Big hot dog? I don't know. Okay, how about lent to? That's probably better. Then we can have attractive. Then we can have Peter Rabbit. 3 rabbits in one puzzle. That's great. Kind of vote is, of course, a proxy. This must be a T-Rex. Small arms runner. Whew. Alright, well, I think that's a good quorum or quota of crosswords to do today. I'm feeling a bit sleepy today. I won a bar trivia quiz last night with my new team, the Moist Towelettes. They used to be our rival team, but because the rest of my team has disappeared, I've joined them. And we came first at Gilman's Brewery last night in Berkeley, 84 to 79, some of which I helped with. There was a whole round on crossword puzzles or Scrabble words, and you were given the Scrabble points, for these puzzles and for these questions, and you had to say, and one of them, I objected to this very strongly. It was like, what's the name of this all-consuming plant in the south that is used to make a cherry-like jam, or a jam in the southern states? 21 points in Scrabble, and I said, oh, I think that's kudzu. But then I added it up, and I was like, kudzu comes to 19, doesn't it? And so we were like, we can't put kudzu, that doesn't work. We put in boysenberry or something instead. And the answer was kudzu, but I cannot work out how kudzu is meant to come to 19. I may have forgotten how much things cost in Scrabble, how much things are worth in Scrabble, because I think a K is 5, Z or Z is 10, a D is 2, and U's are 1 each. But people play Words with Friends now, and it may be 21. Or Scrabble may have changed its rules. I did Google it, and first of all I found someone that said kudzu is worth 21 points in Scrabble. I was like, how? I looked at the tile values, and so we did very well in the rest of that round, but we didn't get kudzu right. But I feel like we were robbed. I did correctly answer questions like zymergy and other good words. You know, it was the perfect round for a crossword solver. And round 6 of the quiz, in fact, was all answers beginning with B, which again is exactly what you want. If you're a log-a-doodle or a crossword kind of person, then you want that kind of round, because you can go crazy on it. You know, once you have a couple of letters, then the sky is the limit, isn't it? You can just do anything once you know the first letter. Anyway, I'm just rambling on here. It was nice to see you. Thank you all so much for raiding. Do feel free to pop in. I'll be here most evenings, really, to be honest. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at close to 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern, 12 midnight American, unless I get distracted by something else, which is always possible, but I'll try not to. I'll try to be here before midnight UK time. So, yep, thank you for showing up. Let me know what else is going on. I would like to watch some other people's streams or do some other people's puzzles. That would be amazing. So, yeah, open to all sorts of suggestions. But in the meantime, see you soon. Goodbye. Lovely seeing you.